Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club. I just want to first say thank you so much for all the comments, the questions, the new subscribers. I try my best to respond, and not usually in a timely manner, but I do respond. And I also just want to thank the people who have purchased the ebook. I want to thank my new clients in the Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club, working together and just taking that faith and the next step in healing your body naturally using food, and also just working on yourself in order to be a better version of yourself, in order for you to heal. Now, my name is Josephine. I'm a certified health education specialist. My passion is to talk about all things whole plant-based food eating, taking care of yourself, positive energy, motivation, and just really to come here and share with you some of the things that I've implemented in my life, and that I share with my clients on how to shrink fibroids naturally. So I hope and I pray and I send warm hugs to women out there who have fibroids and dealing with female reproductive issues and have disease in their body due to these female reproductive issues. I'm sending warm hugs your way, and I just want you to hold on to your faith, hold on to your anchor, and do the best that you can to help yourself before taking any other steps to heal your body. So just do the best that you can with some of the information that I've shared here to help yourself. Today, I want to talk about a sticky situation, and this is about gluten and wheat products and processed products that really are a game changer when you eliminate them from your diet. That could be temporarily if you're trying to shrink fibroids naturally. So I say temporarily because, first of all, taking that step of eliminating these foods that you've eaten for so many years, and you basically, that's all you know, right? It can be a very challenging step to take, but it's doable. And one of the things that changed the game for me when I was detoxing, and I mean thorough detoxing to shrink fibroids naturally, was eliminating the wheat products, the processed sugar, or the processed food, sugar. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit about some of the actions that I took and the importance of taking these actions if you really want to see a change when you're shrinking fibroids naturally. Now, gluten is like glue. It's sticky, and it's in everything. It's in everything. And it's heavy. Also, it's heavy in our gut. It slows everything down. It's important to maintain a healthy gut if you are trying to maintain a healthy healthy hormone balance, and also to just eliminate toxins from your body. And gut could start from your mouth down to esophagus, to small intestine, large intestine, your colon, your rectum, your anal, all that process, the gut. And the gut has good bacteria and the bad bacteria, but there needs to be a balance, Now, when you bring in sticky situation like gluten and wheat, it's heavy. It's heavy, 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 and it slows down just the process of your body working and digesting and eliminating. Now, listen, don't go like saying like, well, Josephine wants me to give up bread. Well, you might want to give up bread for a little bit, just for you to see the difference. Now, for me, when I went thorough detoxing, and when I mean thorough detoxing, I mean I had already eliminated the animal products, so that was just easy for me. So dairy was gone, animal products was gone. Now I had to go a step ahead and remove the wheat products. So there was no bread, anything with wheat. And you eat, the stuff that are made with wheat is ridiculous. Pretty much everything has wheat in it, you know. So going all like cooking from scratch, a lot of the foods, you know, eliminating wheat, processed foods, which I do my best not to, I don't eat processed foods, because I believe in just going to the store and picking food from, you know, the produce section and coming home and making it together and just feeding your body the right kind of foods. So taking sugar out, alcohol, and just, you know, exercising, relieving the stress. So there's so much, and looking into the products I was using in my body, plastics in the kitchen, drinking the bottled water, drinking from plastic. Like, I had to look into a lot of things and make a lot of changes. But one thing that I found out when I eliminated the gluten, the wheat out of my diet, is the ease that I was having going to the bathroom, because constipation was a thing for me when I had my fibroids, you know, when I had those fibroids. I don't like to say my fibroids, because they're not my fibroids. I don't want them, you know, I don't want them in me. So when I had fibroids, when I eliminated the wheat, that was a game changer. Like, I feel like my body, my stomach was just easily eliminating stuff and just feeling much lighter, less bloating. So gluten, wheat, and I know there's so many things that are made out of gluten or wheat. I just say wheat products. So right now, I can tell you that I bake with almond flour. So that's usually like my base of baking. And then I can add tapioca flour, cassava flour. I can play with there's a coconut flour. So I've chickpea flour, quinoa flour. There's a bunch, you know. I have just accepted that I'd rather not eat wheat-based products than just go back to just having a slow metabolism. And I've even noticed that the days that when we go out to eat and I consume something that has wheat, let's say, you know, I have pizza, a piece of pizza, because I hear in the channel I talk about me eating very mindfully but joyfully. So 90% of my eating I eat at home, but that 10% I go to eat out. But even when I eat out, I try to make really mindful choices, because I don't want to deal with the consequences. I don't want to come home and I'm gassy, I'm constipated, I'm feeling some sort of way. I just I want to feel good in my body, and I know that you want the same, right? So just whenever I go out and I eat something that has wheat, I come home and the next day I feel heavy, things have been slowing down in the bathroom, because I've come to realize it's just heavy in my stomach, you know, and wheat slows my system down of eliminating any kind of toxins. So if you are starting on the detox journey, and I talk about different kind of levels of detox. For me, I went from thorough detox, and this is some of the things like in my ebooks. I have I have a bundle that contains this level of detox, the 7-day, the 14, the 28, and the rest of your life kind of detox. For a period of time, if you really want to see a difference, you have to eliminate a lot of things that are processed in your diet. A lot of sugar, if you like into sugar, a lot of sugary stuff, because sugar feeds fibroids, and sugar is just not good for your body. Alcohol, not good for your body. Just going to the store and cooking and picking this food, going to the produce section and picking your food, and coming home and preparing that, the best thing you can start, you know. And now the thing is also the foods that they promote in the store as vegan, as plant-based, you have to be very careful with the ingredients as well, you know, when you're buying stuff. So for instance, I buy this macaroni, quinoa macaroni, and made with amaranth. So I just look into the ingredients and make sure it's really what's in there. Then I also have chickpea pasta, Just as I said, there's wheat in a lot of things, so I just always try to be careful. I'm not perfect, and I don't expect you to be perfect either, but just looking into the ingredients and whatever you're buying, even though it says that it's plant-based, it's vegan, that it doesn't have other kind of ingredients that are shady, that are just feeding fibroids. So starting from a process where you eliminate all the heavy stuff such as wheat from your diet, soy from your diet, the animal products from your diet. Dairy is a big thing. Dairy is a big thing. Eliminating, red meat, chicken, fish. I had to eliminate fish completely. Eggs, even though right now I consume fish, and I've talked about the process I've gone through about eliminating. Then I got pregnant again, then my iron levels were super low, and me wanting to have a home birth, I really needed to add these foods into my diet. And also I added eggs, but eggs is kind of sparingly. It's a funny situation, but I do consume wild-caught fish currently, but that's about it when it comes to animal products. Dairy, no, I don't care for it. So starting from that process where you're eliminating these foods that are heavy, that are slowing you down, and really trusting the process that you're going to start using food as medicine and trying your best to be consistent. That's the key. Your actions that you take are going to become your habits. So if you start now and you don't just wait and sit around and mope why you have fibroids, why they keep growing, and you're not doing anything about it, you're not going to see any difference. You need to start. You need to start just removing the foods that are heavy. And this video, I would really emphasize on the wheat. First, just try your best to eliminate that wheat. When I removed the wheat, I was consuming the banana bread. I make some peanut butter cookies that have almond flour and peanut butter. I was just playing with the baking, but I was not consuming bread. I don't consume bread. I don't care for it now. I mean, if I have a slice, if we're traveling and bread is the only thing for breakfast, I can have a slice or two, and I know that that's okay. I'm not gonna eat it any other day. So that's the kind of way that I would recommend you start looking at food. Especially if you're in this journey and you're making this a lifestyle. You're not going to just eat, today you're eliminating this stuff, and then after 3 months you're feeling great and you're like, okay, I'm just going to bring everything back in. It's not going to make much difference, And the idea is for you to start introducing alkaline, whole plant-based foods into your diet, and then sticking with that. And by the end, I say 3 months, you're feeling great. You're starting to notice the difference in the size of the fibroids. Your symptoms have eased. You really know that you're onto something. So that should be your motivation to keep going no matter what. Even if you slip, you're like, you know what, tomorrow I'm just gonna go back to the way, I've been eating, and because I feel great. So you wanna stay with that. I don't think there's anyone who wants to feel crappy in their body, honestly. And everybody, I think, deserves to feel great in their body. It's not always 100% the case, but I say you work in your favor. So if you can bring those foods, if you can eliminate certain foods, even if it's you're giving yourself a goal of, for the next 3 months, I am going to eliminate wheat in the morning. Or if I consume, maybe you can start small and you build up, because I know not everybody can go cold turkey. It's okay, but you can start like, this week, maybe I would only consume wheat, like bread maybe, or whatever you're eating that has wheat in it or gluten, that I'll consume I'll consume it maybe twice a week, then you go down, or once. So you just start slowly, but you're building up. But don't just stay consistent, like, oh, I'm gonna start eating 2 days, and you just stay in 2 days and you keep eating it and you're not making any changes, like really trying to eliminate it completely out of your body, because that's the goal. You really want to eliminate it for a certain period of time. I honestly, when I started this, I did my detoxing, third detoxing, I would say about 6 months, when from giving birth to when I went for a 6-month checkup. I was just like going for it, and it was amazing, the difference. And I could feel and I could see my stomach. I was like, oh my goodness. Because before I had this thing, it couldn't go away, it was just right there, I was like, why is that pooch there, So it was fibroids. So, and that's seeing the difference of just trying to eliminate these foods. So definitely look into eliminating wheat. It's a game changer. It's a game changer, seriously. That is a game changer, the wheat. So if you are going to also look into processed foods, that will really help a lot in just easing your symptoms. Sugar-free fibroids, and all of this. I also come back to say, look into your emotional state, your feelings. Don't be, all these things, we can do all these things, eat healthy, but your inner self, you're not at peace with yourself, you will not see much change, because you need to start with your peace within and then feed your body right, so everything is in harmony. It's not like inside you're all in balance, you're so stressed out, so anxious, all this thing is going on, and then you're like trying to eat this, trying to eat healthy. You just finding harmony and cultivating that life of harmony, in different areas, emotional and, the physical part of it as well, and what you're putting into your body as well. So the sticky situation, gluten, the wheat-based products, the sugar, the processed foods, alcohol, that stuff, that they got to go. They got to go for a little bit. And if you are just stuck and you don't know where to start with the wheat, start with the processed foods, and build your way to taking the right action in order for you to just create the habits that are really going to be sustainable, that are going to help you to heal fibroids naturally, and that are really going to support you in this lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle. It's not, you build your way, you start slowly, and then you will even see the difference. You don't want to go back because you're feeling great, right? So be encouraged, take steps now, don't wait. Fibroids don't wait, they grow. If you don't take any action, they grow, and they grow aggressively, so fast, and before you know it, you have, from that, oh, I had like little fibroids when I went for ultrasound, and now they're so big, and the bigger they are, the longer it takes to shrink them. So I hope that you can start taking steps now. And if you have any questions, comment below. If you're interested in the ebook, I have a link that will take you to my website. You can purchase the ebook as well. I have a webinar on how to balance your hormones to shrink fibroids naturally. I have that link under the description. You can also book a one-on-one coaching session with me, so we can talk about fibroid shrinking strategy that is for you, that works for you, for your lifestyle. And above all, there's Fibroid Shrinking Kitchen Club. That's the place to start if you take that faith that you really want to change everything and look into using food as medicine. So as always, I am grateful for you. I am thankful for all of you, my old subscribers, new subscribers, and just sharing the videos with your loved ones and friends. I am grateful for that as well. And until next time, be well, be healthy and happy. Take care. Bye bye.